Very pleased to be joined by now senior guard Skyy Clark. Just got started with another start of preseason practices. How's it feel to be entering your senior year at UCLA?
It feels amazing. It's a huge blessing. But college definitely flies by. I just feel like I was just a freshman, and now I'm gonna enter my last year of college. So it's crazy. There's a lot of emotions to it, but I'm definitely blessed and grateful to be here.
When we were scheduling this, you mentioned we couldn't do it at a certain time on Thursday because you've got guitar lessons. How long you been doing that?
Yeah, I picked up guitar um shortly after my pops passed, and yeah, I've been sticking with it. My goal is to try to play the national anthem before a game this year, so we'll see.
Was there first? Obviously, just want to express condolences about your father.
Thank you, thank you.
How are you holding up? How's the family doing? It's been what is it? It was May, right? How's
Yeah.
everyone been hanging on there?
We've just been sticking together as a family. Obviously it hasn't gotten any easier. But we got a great support system around us and we always got each other. So it's been taking it day by day.
Was there something about learning the guitar that was kind of specific to him, or was that just something you wanted to do soon thereafter to kind of get in touch with music, or what was it?
Yeah, I've always had like a certain feel with music. I've always wanted to learn an instrument. I tried guitar a few times in high school and just never stuck with it. But yeah, he loved music. He was a big music guy. He loved guitar. He loved the drums, and so I love guitar as well. And I just decided like stop postponing it. I just started doing it.
Did he play both?
Nah, he didn't play any instruments. He wanted to learn piano, but he had his stroke like a few weeks before he like actually started taking lessons and everything. But yeah, nah, he didn't play any instruments.
And I mean, you're heading into your senior year. Has basketball been a help to you kind of throughout this? I mean, obviously, probably a lot of grief and everything, but has it been helpful to kind of go through the rhythms of, I guess, the off season practices and everything? Has that been helpful?
Yeah, for sure. It's been an amazing help. I got a bunch of great guys around me on the team, and every day they're just keeping my spirit up and keeping me going every day. I got a great coaching staff. Everybody that's around the team just help me every day, just keep my spirits up.
How have they been going? How has practice been for you so far? You're obviously one of the leaders on the team now for sure. I mean, you were last year, but now you've had a year under your belt.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of newcomers coming in once again. Has your role changed in practices now, or is it kind of the same guy that you were last year?
Yeah, I think the same guys last year, but a little more emphasized. I think my leadership role has definitely stepped up a bunch. Just helping the new guys, just understanding the system, understanding how Coach Cronin works, and just like what to expect and everything. Um, I had some really good dudes last year who helped me in that role, and me, TB, and E, they have definitely stepped up in that role this year for the new guys. But practice has been going really good. I'm loving the team, loving all the new additions. And yeah, we're looking great.
With, I mean, some of these new guys, especially, I mean, obviously the big headliner was adding Donovan, who's going to obviously play some point guard. What's been that addition like for you, both as a competitor in practice, but also playing alongside a guard like that? Somebody who you can go against and test your skills against in practice, but then also who has that vision and can kind of hit you in your shooting pocket really easily, like that sort of stuff.
Couldn't be better. Absolutely. I love Don. Don is like already like my brother. Playing against him obviously is great. I love to play defense and he's obviously a very good offensive player. So he pushes me in that area and only makes me that much better. And today actually we finally got to play on the same team. It was just a lot of fun. It's just my life is so much easier. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I imagine you guys have been on opposite teams pretty much the entire off season, right?
Yeah.
Just to get
Yeah.
balance those backcourts a little bit.
Absolutely.
Did you ever compete against him in high school in any kind of format, whether it was AAU or high school games or anything like that?
I did way back freshman year of high school AAU basketball. I was playing with a Strive for Greatness, and forgot the name of the team he used to play for, but I think we beat them, but he was definitely number one on the scouting report for sure.
I bet, I bet.
Yes, sir.
Um, for you, I mean, coming out of last year, first, I mean, what did you learn from last year? First year playing under Mick Cronin, and I know you took to it, I would say, quicker and a lot easier than some guys do, and probably some of that was being a junior and also having known him for a long time.
Hmm.
But what did you learn from it? What was kind of a growth period for you there, and what are you taking from that year now entering your second year?
Yeah, I know you got to be ready for sure. Um, you got to play tough. You got to play super hard, and just do what he asks, and that's playing tough and playing smart. And he helped me in a lot of areas. I'm usually a turnover prone guy, and my turnovers have gone down significantly from the day that I got to UCLA to now. Um, I think last year was like my first season ever playing basketball. Where I averaged like one turnover a game,
Right.
and so now he's helped me. He's helped me in a lot of areas, and then just not on the court, also off the court as well. Like he's just helped me grow in so many ways.
What kind of areas are those? Like, what does he? I know he talks sometimes about like giving financial advice to guys,
Yeah.
but is it mostly like that kind of practical stuff, or I mean, where does he kind of impact you off the court? Did you
Oh,
pick that up? Sorry.
definitely a
Yeah,
lot of yeah, it froze a little bit.
yeah.
Definitely a lot of financial advice for sure, especially with NIL and everything. Um, but also just life, like understanding how tough life is gonna be like after we leave college. Like things aren't always gonna go our way, and especially like once you start up a family, like you really have to be locked in as a man and as a father and as a human being, and so he just helps us in all those areas.
Getting back to practices for a second, I talked to Trent just a little bit ago, and he had the big old bandage and some stitches over his eyebrow. He mentioned
Yeah,
he mentioned you were a little involved in that one.
yeah.
How physical have these practices been this offseason? And I know you'd been in 2 college programs before that. Is is a UCLA practice a different level of physical, or is this just college practice pretty much everywhere?
Yeah, honestly, college practice everywhere is physical. Um, like you got programs like Houston
Yeah.
and Baylor, Kentucky, all these programs. I guarantee they're all super physical, but UCLA is definitely super physical. I'm never a nap guy, but I actually take naps now after practice. That just tells you how physical it is, and I'm always walking off the court with bruises, bumps, scratch, like everybody is. So it definitely gets super physical. Yeah.
Does that become the kind of thing, and this again might be true everywhere, but does it become the kind of thing where then games end up, I wouldn't say easy, but do they end up like a little bit lighter on your body than necessarily going for, whatever it is, 80 straight minutes of practice?
Yeah, for sure. The games are also still super physical, especially being in the Big Ten. But the way we practice, as hard as we practice, physical and as tough as we practice, like you're used to it a lot easier. I feel like that's why we had a very good running in the Big Ten for the first year. It's just the way we practice was super physical, so it got us ready for those type of games.
I wanted to get your eval of some of these other newcomers. I think people at this point know what to expect from Donovan, but there's a lot of other guys, Jamar, Xavier, Steven, just for a few. What have been your impressions of maybe your new bigs and Jamar as well?
Yeah, Jamar can really shoot the ball. He really can. He's super physical. Um, Plays super hard on defense. There was one play where I beat him. I rejected the screen. I thought I had a wide open layup. Out of nowhere, he comes and beats it off the glass. I was like, "Oh, what the heck?" But yeah, nah, you have to run him off the line, or else it's automatic bucket. I think he shot like over 50% from three on a lot of attempts, over like 50, 60 attempts too. So yeah, he can really shoot the ball. Um, Jamerson, super athletic. He's like a pogo stick. Like he gets a bunch of offensive rebounds, which is amazing. He plays super hard, plays super physical as well. A lot more than I thought he was gonna be. And Book, so much length. Yeah, he's gonna be amazing for us. He can stretch out, shoot the three. He's been dunking on people in practice. Yeah, he's just those three are gonna be great for us for sure.
One thing we noticed because we were at the practice they opened up to the media. I think it was what was that earlier in August, maybe late July. I'm not sure which. But one thing we noticed was everyone seemed to be shooting it well in that practice. I mean, we saw Daly hit a bunch. We saw you hit a bunch. Donovan was hitting a bunch of threes. Is that something that's consistent? Like, do you anticipate being a pretty darn good 3-point shooting team this year from basically every spot?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're a very versatile shooting team as well. The type of shots that we can make and take. Um, but I think for the summer, I think we shot 52% from the field as a team and 45 from three. So the entire summer it was like you have to play super hard defense and make your guy miss, or else you're gonna be on defense a long time.
How does that do you remember how that compares to last year over summer, or do you have that
Yeah,
in reference?
I don't think we shot it that well, but I know we shot it pretty decent last summer. But this summer definitely took a leap for sure. And
All right.
I could credit that a lot to our also new addition, Dave Singleton. He's been in the gym with guys like literally every day since day one, and obviously amazing shooter. So he's been helping us a lot for sure,
Yeah, they're worse guys to take some shooting pointers from for sure.
for sure.
And then for you, I mean, what were your goals this offseason? What did you want to improve in your game? What was kind of the main, and was there anything physical you wanted to improve? Did you want to get stronger? What was kind of your goal this offseason?
Yeah, definitely. Been working on getting my just my first step back. Um, I've been really working on that, getting stronger, getting a more consistent jump shot, and really just getting in the best shape of my life. And I think the biggest thing for me this summer was my mindset going in. I think this was probably the best summer I've had since like my sophomore year of high school. Just how focused I was on everything. Um, just my workout routine every single day, and just really focusing on like what I want to do this summer and how I want to feel this summer. I feel like I did that for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Sky. Really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
If you need to hit the nap again at this point, you're good. But yeah, really appreciate it, man. Good luck with the rest of the preseason practices.
I appreciate it. Have a good one.